nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Commanders. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kicker Matt Gay ready to get this started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're off and running from Northwest Stadium. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
Kid, I heard many GMs and scouts talk about Jalen Milroe maybe having the greatest plus trait in his rookie class. And that trait is his ability to run. And what a difference we know that can make in today's NFL.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Walker on second. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout. But that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, at this time find a way to win.
Won't get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. From left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. You get a look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun now for Milrow. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Ready?
Walker trying to run for the first. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season. Sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. There he goes, right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pull that in front further, 13-zip. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders 14, Seahawks nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Hey.
And here he goes on the boot. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this is taken ahead to the 37. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14, Seahawks 7.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Seattle.
Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
23 yards.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
Come on.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. Here he goes again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another.
Working inside the red zone.
First down.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
First down.
Let's go now.
First down and goal to go.
Let's go.
It's a sweep. He bumps the pass forward. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their early lead to 13. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The kickoff for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Very short, it's Milrow. And they get to him again. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-7 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone. 5,000 yards passing on the year. You know this. There aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history. And it is a decorated list of names for those who have. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Third and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. Ooh, found a soft spot. Crosses the 25. And he's finally marked down at the 34. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go.
Walker gets the pitch. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Is Geno Stone up there to make that play?
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
And this is headed the wrong way. We're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Connection made to Shaheed. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming in line for another first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready. Cougar 19.
Milrow from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
Seahawks, first down.
Walker on first down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Seahawks, first down. First and goal.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
On the stop. A loss of 2. Brings up
Ready.
second and goal.
Send the tight end in motion. Milrow now to throw. In good trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Third and long. Here's Milrow. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
7 yards. It's fourth down and goal.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. This will be a 44-yard look. Myers' kick is good. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First and 10, around to Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on.
Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Ranger. Check up.
Daniels from the pistol. Rolling out to his left. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
6-yard pickup.
Out of the gun. Daniels. Gets out of trouble. Escapes the pocket. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Washington, first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Going from the gun here. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Robinson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 48, Seahawks 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10, maybe our last snap of the half. Tight end going in motion here. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll throw it. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. So one-sided not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick
On
off
now
for
is Dixon to
Seattle.
kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Gets this one to Waller. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
Ready up.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Washington first down.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. This one left for Daniels. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's no row to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He beams one deep right. That's complete inside the 35. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it an 18-point game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Okay, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Washington first down.
Back.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. 1st down from the 42.
Ready?
Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Ready?
At the 42.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. That's another Washington Commanders.
Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
There's another for it. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Running with Robinson. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. They with the point after. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 42, Seahawks 17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Washington.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks offense running out now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
He finds Smith and Jake on right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing here, Milrow. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. And off to Walker from the gun. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense is lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. This is Robinson. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Check, smash.
A 2-yard pickup brings up.
Going right side. Robinson with it. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football.